Hercule Poirot has exorcised the demon. This house is clear. Haunting in Venice, released this past weekend in 2023, is the latest installment in the whole murder mystery franchise involving Hercule Poirot, who was established by Agatha Christie, and this film is directed by Kenneth Branagh, who has also directed such films like Henry V, Much Ado About Nothing, Thor, Murder on the Orient Express, and Death on the Bloody Nile. And this film has a great ensemble cast, also starring Kenneth Branagh, Kyle Allen, Camille Cotton, that block of wood from the 50 Shades of Grey movie, Jamie Dornan, Tina Fey, Judd Hill, Ali Khan, Emma Laird, Kelly Riley, Riccardo Scarmascio, and Michelle Yeoh. And as you can tell right now, I am decorated and getting ready for the holiday season, and I thought this film would be the perfect one to kick it off with. Got all of my spooky stuff going around. I actually like this lighting. I might keep this after the whole Halloween season, but I am recording a little ahead. I'm actually recording my stuff for October right now, so thought I might give you a little preview of what to expect from my movie reviews that come out that month. Hercule Poirot is enjoying his retirement in Venice until an old American friend comes by and invites him to a seance. And of course, going against his better judgment, he obliges. But it's at this seance that a murder is committed, and Poirot finds himself on the case once again. But this one is slightly different than the previous cases we've seen Poirot do, as this one will test his knowledge and his belief in the supernatural. I don't remember what film it was that I saw the trailer for this the first time, but I remember watching through it and I thought it was going to be the next Conjuring film or the next Sinister, the next horror franchise film that was going to be coming out this September or this October. But then all of a sudden at the end of that trailer, Kenneth Branagh shows up with that big, ridiculous Hercule Poirot mustache, and immediately I got excited because ever since I watched Kenneth Branagh's first iteration of this character with Murder on the Orient Express, I've actually been obsessed with those novels and reading a lot of Agatha Christie. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, any movie that gets me the urge to read about said character or about said topic, I mean, big kudos to whoever's behind the camera, and it's Kenneth Branagh. Here, he is amazing once again. I love his iteration, I love his accent, and I love the curse that this character is bearing and his portrayal of that. This man sees everything. It is a gift and it's a curse, and you can tell at times he doesn't want it. We start the film here and he's in retirement because he doesn't want to be doing cases. He doesn't want to be seeing the dark side of humanity anymore. But just like Al Pacino in The Godfather Part 3, just when he thinks he's out, they pull him back in. Hooah! And we get another stellar ensemble cast for a murder mystery, which I am all about. I love murder mystery films. I love sitting there trying to guess who it was before the reveal actually happens to make myself feel intelligent and make myself feel like, maybe I could do this for a living. I could be the next Hercule Poirot. The strange thing about this movie, and the thing that I don't think 100% clicked, was they billed this as a horror film. This is based on the Hercule Poirot novel Halloween Party, and they tried something different. They tried something ambitious with this franchise and with this character, which I do commend them for. I just think that it's the horror aspect of this film that really suffered, or really wasn't there at all. I really didn't have any sense of horror or terror at all, because maybe it's because I was so in the mindset of Hercule Poirot, because Poirot is such a man of science, he is a man of logic, and even though they try to make this character question his convictions and question his reality in this film, I never once thought that there was actually some horrific thing that was happening in here. And I guess my cat Victor also thought the same thing, because he really wanted to be a part of this review. You probably heard him meowing a couple of seconds ago. Hey buddy, how's it going? Ooh, God, your claws are digging right into my shoulder, dude. They really are. It's Halloween time, so I got all my Halloween decorations up, so I gotta have my black cat here too, right? Oh, God. Did you hear that? Jesus Christ, that hurt. Wow! Anywho, back to this review now. Branagh tries his best at disturbing the reality of the situation. There's this seance, which is a really cool sequence, and I think Michelle Yeoh does a great job as her part of the seancer, whatever the title is, the seancee, the seancier. I don't know. But other than that sequence, the best he tries to do is just a slight jump scare here and there of something in a mirror that's there, but then it's not there. Then the music comes in, it does a little shrieking sound. And Kenneth Branagh is really diving back into the Dutch angles that he loved doing in Thor, which I actually liked in that movie. It was the style that he settled on when Thor was actually on planet Earth and he was outside of his normal realm. Here, though, it really wasn't working for me. It read to me as an attempt to make this thing look weird, which again, I do appreciate them trying to do something different with this character. This character who, you know, comes up in the 1940s and the 1950s. There's not a lot of marketability behind this character to a very young crowd nowadays. I mean, hell, just look at the posters for this film alone. What does that tell you? It's like, it looks like another like indie horror film attempt of something that's coming out in Halloween. It's not a Hercule Poirot picture. Tina Fey is here as the American writer who is friends of Poirot, who I actually enjoyed a lot in this film. She had that flapper girl accent, that New York 1950s, Buster, we gotta go. We gotta go to the seance here. Oh, did you see what happened? Oh gosh, that got my nerves all in a whoopee. But I always appreciate it when an actor who is pigeonholed into a lot of comedic roles gets to do something like this. So I think she shines here. The other performances, while they fit in this world, in this ensemble, I couldn't really tell you anything about them because they all kind of just blended together. It's all about Poirot for me. And again, I do appreciate that they tried to do something different with this character. It's just that the horror aspect, the thing that they were trying to do and trying to market this film around, just wasn't there for me. I would still love 10, 15 more films of this version of Hercule Poirot with Kenneth Branagh either directing it or writing it, just being involved in some way, shape, or form behind the camera. But out of the 3 of this franchise so far, I would put this one at the bottom of the list. It's still a really fun murder mystery, and if you're a fan of murder mysteries at all, just like I am, I think you'll have a good time. I'm gonna give A Haunting in Venice 3 out of 5 Blu-rays.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but not bad.
So guys, if you've seen A Haunting in Venice, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release my next movie review. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.